Great afternoon, guys. Hope you're fantastic and welcome to another video. So, in this video, I'm going to cover GBP AUD. It's a bit late actually. I should have covered it yesterday or Sunday, but I was away for the weekend. So, I'm coming at you now on Tuesday, and still have a lot of opportunities for the week. Kind of feel like I missed out on one opportunity that happened this morning, a nice selling opportunity, but I'm going to go through it now. So I'm always going to start on the weekly, especially if we do a weekly analysis of GBP AUD, just because on the weekly we can have the bigger perspective, and then from that bigger perspective we can drop down to the low time frames. So on the weekly we can see that, and again, guys, each time I do a weekly analysis, I'm going to do a clean chart, start from the start, and show you guys how simple it actually is, and to do a daily analysis. So that was the weekly level that we looked at last time, and we can see we tapped into it right now. So we might have a nice wave up again from here. Now, I'm not expecting a structure break to the upside, but I'm expecting a nice retracement back up. And we can also draw a weekly level at the top of the range right there, and we can have a daily level. We'll drop down now to the daily level, but that is my weekly range. And then the daily level that I'm going to look at that's very relevant for me would be this level right here. I'm going to use a horizontal ray for this one. So that would be a very relevant daily level for me right there. So as you can see, now we have a range within a range, and on the daily, so we can actually trade this thing up and put targets there, and this would be the lower support region. So if I just look at what's happening now on the daily, we can overall see we're very bearish like this. We are coming out of an impulse now, because there was a impulse to the downside. Now we can expect some sort of retracement. Now we don't know how the retracement is going to look. It might not look this perfect before another impulse to the downside. So there might be buying opportunities for us, but overall I'm still bearish, and you'll see why as we drop down to lower time frames now, to the 4-hour. Okay, so on the 4-hour you can see we got that higher low that formed. So every time we look for a retracement in an uptrend or downtrend, we wait for the impulse. This was the impulse. And then we got the lower high, and then we got the higher low. So if you get a higher low in a downtrend, that kind of indicates, okay, trend reversal for a higher move up into the upper regions before the next impulse. Again, it might not look this perfect. It might look a lot different, but the point is the trend should be reversed now. However, we haven't broken major market structure yet. We only broke the most recent market structure. So the most recent market structure would be this high point here that we broke today. Okay, so you can clearly see we broke it there. And then also the low point was this level, but this was never broken. So that doesn't count now. The new high and low point would be this one down here and that one up there, but I'm not going to focus on that for now. I just want to show you that we can be bullish short term because of the retracement. But a key level for me that I'm looking at for sales would be this level right there. And we are almost tapping into it right now as we speak. So the reason why I'd look for sales there is it's a better chance that, to trade the impulses than the retracements, because you never know when the next impulse is going to happen. It might literally only be a small retracement up to there and then impulse. You never know. So I would rather, even though this is a high low and trend reversal signal, it's still, if you look at the overall trend, we're still very bearish. So this might be just the next impulse. So that's why I'm going to rather look for sales down here than look for buys when the market pushes down. So yeah, we'll see what happens, guys. But I'm definitely looking for sells. Again, this is my sell zone. And we can see even we have a nice mid level here. If we break this level, this specific high point here, so if I delete this, if I just mark this structure level up here, that is my major structure level. If that structure level gets broken to the upside, I would expect a much deeper retracement to the upside. Now again, it might not look that perfect, might look something like that. But if we break and violate this level, I'm going to look for buying opportunities at least to this point right here that we drew out previously, this daily level. So at least to there. And the pip count from, let's say, from here or from down here to up there is quite a lot, to be honest. So there's, just taking this one in consideration, this one is about 100 pips. So that's a lot of potential to the upside, but we need to break this level then. Until we break this level, I'm going to look for sells. So I'm still bearish. Now I'm going to drop down to the low time frames because I did an analysis yesterday from TradingView, and I shared it on, I think I shared it on the Telegram and on Facebook as well, of aggressive and a conservative sell zone. And what you'll see is on the aggressive sell zone, we got a very nice reaction actually. So I put on the 1 hour, this was the structure break to the downside right there. Okay, so after structure break, we look for a bearish structure break. We look for a supply zone. This was a very relevant supply zone all the way up here, so that is why this is my sell zone at this stage. And then, but the aggressive sell zone was this one right here. Let me just draw it out for you. Okay, so that was the aggressive sell zone. Now, it might not look like there was a selling opportunity, but if you look at the low details, okay, I actually refined this one to the 30-minute. So the 30-minute sell zone was this one right here. Now, I personally didn't take this opportunity. It felt a bit high risky, but if you did take this opportunity, you would have banked, let's say you got in with this one, stops just above 15 pips stop loss, you could have banked 50 pips. If you went for 50 pip targets, at least a 1 to 3, nothing less than a 1 to 3, you would have banked 50 pips with this wick down before the rejection. And then even after this whole rejection, you could have gotten in with buys again, knowing that, okay, this might be the retracement because it rejected this previous low point. So, but again, now we're tapping, or we're supposed to go and tap into the conservative sell zone. And that's where I'm going to look for the bigger opportunities to take it all the way down again for the next impulse. And if we can get another impulse from the sell zone, it's going to be a lot of pips. To be honest, guys, you can bank a lot of pips with this move, like 100, 150, even more than 150 pips to the downside. So, and that's trading with the trend as well. So, yeah, that's about it, guys, for this video. But just wanted to explain to you kind of what I'm looking at. Still bearish on GBP AUD until it proves me otherwise or it changes direction, which I highly doubt it will do right now. But anything can happen. And again, if it breaks this upper structure level right here, definitely going to look for buys into this zone here, because then the chances are very good that it's going to tap into this zone. But before it taps into that zone, it should make a retracement again. So it's going to look something like this. Okay, so let's say it breaks that zone. It's going to probably retrace back to this demand zone and create like a head and shoulder type thing, and then push up. And if we can get a good pullback, there's going to be a very nice risk to reward ratio we can make a good trade out of. So yeah, but I'll keep you guys up to date. I'll do an analysis again tomorrow or the day after. But I'm going to keep on sharing trading view analysis. It might not be video analysis, but it's still valid analysis for you guys to have a look at. And yeah, okay, guys, that's it from my side. Just a reminder, we do have a fundamentals to trading course in the description below, so that's complimentary. So you can get that, for 100% off. It's valued at $97. So it might not be 100% off for long, but so take advantage of it. You know, it's free information. It's a fully fledged course that you can actually learn how to start trading, and it is a beginner course. So I'm gonna just a disclaimer: it is for beginners. But then we also have different courses for people that really wants to know how to get the perfect entries and so forth. Okay, guys, enjoy, and also remember to hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps the whole algorithm, and this information is valuable, so we'd appreciate it. And enjoy your day, and we'll chat soon. Cheers, bye.